Good morning, friends. My name is Angelo Arcadipane, and I am a recovered atheist. I was struck by the atheist malady when I was a cocky teenager. I could not comprehend a creator and maintainer of the universe, a God which was all-powerful and all-knowing, and it was just beyond any of my faculties. And as a result, I disbelieved it. Of course, as a pure matter of logic, that's stupid. There's so many things going on in this world today. The technology is amazing. So many things we don't understand, which of course are true and real. And so my logic was very flawed. Nonetheless, I never challenged myself. I didn't challenge myself as I grew into adulthood. I didn't challenge my unbelief, and I became an attorney, pretty successful attorney in Washington, D.C. And I actually prided myself in being a knowledgeable person and a person who was strategic and thought things through, etc. Nonetheless, it was all about me. And then entered my wife, Mary Lou, an attractive woman, capable woman, but for present purposes, a very strong woman. She had herself recently become a Christian. And as we faced the many challenges of life, she was strong. She was way stronger than me. I would get an upset stomach. As we Italians say, I would get agita. That's when what's in the stomach goes where it's not supposed to. It comes up. But she would be strong. And I would say, how do you do that? And she would say, my God is always with me. My God has his hand on my shoulder, and I don't need to be afraid. And I was jealous of that. I wanted some of that. And that caused me to think, I really should have a good logical and factual foundation for my unbelief. And I don't. The reasons for my unbelief are essentially childish. They were formed when I was young, knew virtually nothing, and I never challenged them, as I said. So I undertook a study. I wanted to understand if there was an eternal destiny for me or not. I undertook a study. It was a serious study. A number of people helped me with that study. Some pretty mature Christians and others. And at the end of a year of pretty intense study, I concluded that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob created and maintained the world, that Jesus Christ was the Son of God, that he was crucified and died for my sins. I believe that to be factual. But I wasn't a Christian. I studied and I had head knowledge, and I wasn't a Christian. And the man who was my principal mentor said, Angelo, you can't sit on the fence anymore. You can't sit on the fence. That hurt me. He actually said, I think I will not help you in your studies anymore. You need to make a decision. And so I studied, I thought, I prayed. And of course, what was missing was giving up of self. As an atheist, the only thing that's left is self. So it was all about me. If it was good for me, it was good. If it was bad for me, it was not good. And that's the way I lived my whole life. And so giving that up was not easy. One day, I sat on my deck. I was reading the Bible. And I decided just to close my eyes. And I said, Jesus, come into my heart. Those are my exact words. And there was just an explosion in my mind, an explosion of light that was almost incomprehensible. And I put down my Bible. I walked into the house and told my wife, Mary Lou, I am a born-again Christian. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Awesome.